Pokemon Volt Yellow is a Pokemon Fire Red ROM hack that replaced Red with Ash Ketchum and plays similar to Pokemon Yellow with some elements from the anime. Let's get to it. In this game, you play as Ash Ketchum, our rival is Gary from the anime. Pikachu is on her head in the overwhelm, I love that. Our starter is Pikachu, he has a new sprite and it looks amazing. Gary has an Eevee and the sprite is great too. I won the first battle, the second one went super well too. I caught a Caterpie for the first gym, I evolved into a Metapod, then Butterfree. Now there's the guy who sells the rock from the Pokemon anime, if you guys remember, in the Peter Gym. This is very cool to look at. I mean, it's sad at the same time, you know what I mean. Brock has now Onyx in the overworld, that's so incredible. I used Butterfree to kill Geodude, then I used Poison Powder to get Onyx Poison, and all I had to do is just wait for Onyx to die out with Pikachu. It was that simple. Jesse and James has now been adding to the game similar to how it is in Pokemon Yellow. I do love their sprites, they look great and it's cool to see them with their anime Pokemons, Coffins, Ikas, and Meowth. I mean, this fight anyways was super easy. Now to the Syrian City. We went inside the gym and it looks incredible with Misty Sitter in the back and her Pokemon besides her. Funny enough, Misty doesn't use Staryu in this fight. She only used Psyduck and Starmie. And with Pikachu, that fight was, of course, no problem. I'm an electric type Pokemon against some water ones, baby. The fight with Gary, again, super easy. This random guy on Route 24 gave us a free Charmander, so let's go. Similar to the Pokemon Yellow event. And I'm definitely going to train him because I do love some Charizard. I call myself a PG. Why not having on the squad at this point? You know what I mean? Charmander evolving to Charmeleon because I ain't playing around. Like I said, our team is going to be very powerful. Against Gary on the SSN, I use Charmeleon and Ember to take him down. In the Vermilion gym, Lieutenant Surge, the gym leader, wasn't bad either. It was super easy to defeat. I was a little scared against his Raichu, but I still overcome it and won the match. After winning, I was able to get myself a free Squirtle level 15. Let's go. So I train him and he evolved into Watertoll while fighting other trainers. And by the way, I ain't following the anime way of Ash. I'm gonna evolve those goddamn guys, because why would I keep them in a low state? No, that's not me. We went back to Syrian City because I forgot to get ourselves the free Bulbasaur since I already wanted them, guys. And just like that, we have a full squad ready to go in action to kick some more ass. Jesse and James are back once again. Guess what? They got blast off in space wherever they go. With Watertoll, I beated Giovanni's whole squad because his team has changed to make it similar to the anime, and that was so easy, my friend. Now we are going against Erica. Once again, Brock and Misty are here supporting us. I mean, it really gives me a lot more confidence when I go against all those goddamn gym leaders. It's just pretty funny because Brock says that he feels like he's in heaven when he's in that gym. I mean, this guy is the definition of a beta male, my friend. Anyways, with Charmeleon, I took care of Erica's team with no problem, baby. Because fire against grass, you already know, man, it burns their asses. So far, the game seems to not really change too much, except that it's similar to Yellow, and there's different sprites for most of the Pokemons from what I've seen. I love the little futures. I mean, it makes it fun, you know? Gary was in the Pokemon Tower, and he said no chance, he lost. Bulbasaur evolved into Ivysaur. Charmeleon evolved into Charizard, baby. The team is getting strong, my friend. Jesse and James were back again for another match. Bam, with Flame Burst. Charizard took care of their asses. And now I wanted to make it similar to the anime, so I said goodbye to Butterfree so he can just freely go to wherever he wants. Even though he doesn't have a girlfriend in this one, I just released him because I was like, you know what? I want to have Snorlax in our team later on because I do love my boy Snorlax. Ivysaur evolved into Venusaur. Watertoll evolved into Blastoise. I'm loving it. Also, we got Pidgeot. I have to say, Gary has become much stronger than the last match. He has Pokemon around the same level as us, but I still took down his team regardless. Just, you know, I got a little scared. Anyways, Jesse and James are back in this bitch again, and with Charizard and Venusaur, we took care of their team. The fight against Giovanni, it wasn't bad either. I wasn't scared because he just sucked. So honestly, come on, Giovanni, do a little better. Also caught myself Snorlax, and now he's part of the party. Fought against Koga, and that fight was much easier because his Pokemon were lowered. We decided to challenge Sabrina, and she wasn't too good anymore. So sorry, not sorry. One thing that I love about the game is while I was heading to the next town, as you can see, we are riding on Blastoise and Pikachu gets on their back, like in their backpack or whatever. And I thought that was just a cool feature that wasn't necessarily needed, that, you know, we love to see. As for the fight against Blaine, I used Blastoise and surfed my way to the end of the battle. Simple as that, my friend. And now we made our way to the final gym, where Giovanni is going to be. And Team Rocket is there, and they didn't ask for a fight because they probably learned the lessons. They just keep getting their ass kicked, so why will they fight us again? For Giovanni, he has a cute person on his side. Once again, guys, I surfed my way against his whole goddamn team, man. I love surfing. I feel like Pikachu when he surfs. You know what I mean? Thanks for the badge. We got them all. Let's go. Gary lost, as always. So I guess we'll see each other at the league, buddy. First Elite 4 member was very annoying with Lapras. He could have killed my whole squad, but we got lucky and got to kill it, thankfully. Our team should just do fine with the others, even though you don't really know, because we're here already. I was able to win this fight. I was on the edge of my seat while fighting him, because he was very close, regardless of leveling up, yo. I'm just glad that this freaking fight is over with. Moving to the next fight, it got a little easier. I mean, it's Bertha, and for the most part, her Pokemon sucks. Until she sent on Gengar. Because her Pokemon does a lot of damage with SpongeBob, and it was really annoying because I kept getting poisoned, and just everything on this fight was just a tough one. Regardless, I'm glad to mention that, yeah, I won, my friend. And I won against Lance. It was a very hard as fuck battle, I must say, guys. I was really struggling, especially against Dragonite with Outrage, because I had to keep healing my Pokemon back and forth until I get the chance to just attack it. And eventually worked in our favor, and we got us the nice W. And all we have to do now is fight the champion. I forgot to save though, so let's hope for the best. For this fight, I used a lot of revives, just so you know. Against Snorlax, I used Blastoise with Surf, killed it. Jolteon, I used Venusaur since he's the only one who was able to survive many hits while fighting. He switched to Executor while I was fighting it. So I switched back to Charizard to take it down. Alakazam only took 2 Flamethrower. Lastly, Ninetales, I used Blastoise to take it down. So this fight was quite difficult, to be honest with you. I just struggled, man. And I'm glad that I did, because we overcome it. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, Ash Ketchum has become the champion in the Kanto region for the first time. Am I right? So let's go. Fun game.